we're freaking Black Friday shopping in Best Buy. Let's check it out. I've saw a lot of good deals on the website, so hopefully there's some stuff in here. Oh my god, I can't believe it. We're actually at a Best Buy in America for Black Friday. Here we got the first kind of deal. You got a brand new 4K for $16.99. Decent price, $20 for a new 4K. Got some of these equalizers. Not the greatest deals, $15.99 each. I was expecting these to be at least $9.99, but whatever. I got Dracula, $11.99. Heavy Metal, $15.99. Spider-Man No Way Home, $15.99. Fifth Element, $11.99. A lot of these deals were on the website. Fury going for $20. That is insane. I got it for $9.99 2 years ago at Best Buy. So bit of a bummer. You got the Superman set for $89.99. If you haven't picked that up, that's a decent price, but I think it's cheaper now on Amazon. So we got some more deals here. We got $9.99 for the John Wick films, each one, 1, 2, and 3, but no 4. Oh, they have 4 on Blu-ray, but that wasn't that much discounted. We got the other section. This is just the normal Blu-ray section, 4K section they got here. No good deals. Die Hard in Canada was $9.99 like 2 years ago, so I don't know why it's not that discounted. Heat, $7.99, pretty good price. I'd pick up then. I got it brand new day one for $24, so it's a bit of a bummer, but I did get the shitty slipcover with it. We got some more 4Ks. Unbreakable, $12.99. To Kill a Mockingbird, $13.99. You got The Accountant for $13.99. We got some more Christmas themed 4Ks because the holiday season is right around the corner. We got The Grinch for $13.99. It was cheaper on Amazon, so I decided to pick it up there. Charlie Brown Christmas, $13.99 again. I'm being more frugal because these are American prices and I'm paying as a Canadian, so it's not as, a good of a deal. Like $9.99 4Ks are like, what, $13, $14, so I'm being a bit wary on that, but I'm just looking around because, this is the last 4K, I guess the last Black Friday available at Best Buy, and it would be my only reason, Best Buy's the only reason why I would go to America in the first place, but now it'll be no more. So here we got the other section, some of the newer releases. You got the Shazam 4K Steelbook with $31. Hell no, it's looking a slipcover. Then you got a Steelbook. You got Violent Night 4K slipcover. Not the best price. It's cheaper here in Canada. I think it's $24 here in Canada. Then we got the Steelbook section. We got the new Scarface re-release with a different artwork. That looks pretty cool, but $27.99 for a movie I already have with a slipcover that I really like. I didn't really end up picking that up. Schindler's List on 4K. You got this big chunky Twilight series 4Ks. Those steelbooks look pretty nice, but not a fan of the Twilight series, so I decided not to pick it up just for, I don't know. I just didn't pick it. Then we got some of the new releases. Freedom, I've heard, was a decent movie. Gran Turismo, you got American Graffiti, and the Steelbook, which looks pretty good. It's just, I was mainly focusing on Black Friday stuff, so I wanted to not needlessly spend money, but I didn't feel like, and this movie I already own on Blu-ray, so, and I haven't watched it yet. So we got some more deals. We got the Battlestar Galactica for $19.99, decent, but I mainly only like Lionsgate 4K steelbooks because they put a little bit more effort. Again, Schindler's List 4K steelbook. I do have the slipcover, so that's whatever. Flash, $36. Wasn't the best price. It's like $40 here in Canada, so it's cheaper here in Canada. So yeah. Then we got the other side of the newer release section. You got the Equalizer 3, and they got this really nice looking steelbook for $40, which is pretty expensive. I don't know why these prices went up recently. Prey on 4K for $34. That's how much it costs in Canada. 34 Canadian is what it costs. And then you got this Lionsgate Super for fall. I was tempted to pick it up, but I wasn't the biggest fan of this film, and I wouldn't really justify buying it on 4K, so I put it back. Then we got Talk to Me on 4K, but for $30. Eesh, that is expensive, so didn't end up picking that up. The Mist, I was looking for the 4K steelbook, but they had the regular 4K for $11, I believe. That's what that tag says. Then we got Way of the Water, and then we got the Avatar 4K steelbook. No deals there. And then here we finally have the Black Friday, the elusive Black Friday stands. We got X on for $5, which I was tempted to pick up, but I've heard that there's already been 4Ks out there, so maybe we'll get an American release. We got some $9.99 and up 4Ks, $11.99 4Ks, $15 4Ks. This is what kind of pissed me off, is that there's not really many price tags on there, so I had to pay extra. I had to pay extra just to use my data, just to search up the what's it called, the prices. Knives Out. I haven't seen that, so I picked that up. Looper, picked that up for what, $9, $7. So I'm just looking around. I'm so excited. I've never been to a America in Black Friday, but I decided, you know what? Heck yeah. This tag just came right off. I don't know why I was so loose. Picked up Live, Die, Repeat or Edge of Tomorrow. So I see these price tags are just falling off. Everyone else was just coming off on the floor. Two Guns. I did not drop those price tags, by the way. $5.99 and up. Some cheap Blu-rays. You got Battlestar Galactica for $9.99. Wizard of Oz for $9.99. Heck freaking yeah, I gotta pick those up. Heard good things about Battlestar Galactica. I heard it delves into a show, but I heard this is where it takes off, so I'm not going to be lost in the shuffle of the fandom. Then we have this Epic gift side, which had a lot of really cheap 4Ks, like $7, $5 4Ks. So I decided to pick up Assassin's Creed, which was like really cheap. I think it was like $5.99 on 4K, so I decided to pick that up. Even if it's a shitty movie, $5 4K, hell yeah. I got some more $5 4Ks. With what's that called? Skyscraper? Whatever. Who fucking cares? See, there was a few others. 300 was there for $5.99. There's a bunch of other $5.99s. I was really pissed off that I didn't end up picking up because I wasn't there. Puss in Boots, Last Wish, $9.99. Heck freaking yeah. Patriot Games, $7.99. Heck freaking yeah. Don't mind if I do. Top Gun $7.99, pretty good price. I got the Steelbook for like $15, so I didn't end up picking that up. Another $7.99 4K Blu-ray, which I missed out on. I was surprised a few of the stanchions were empty, so I was a bit sad. I thought I came in pretty early, like a week before Black Friday. Another Cool Hand Luke $9.99. Super Mario Bros. Animated $9.99. Again, more empty shelves, which is very sad. But I do have a big stack, as you see. $7.99 movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once was also $9.99, so that was pretty cool. Plane was $11.99. I was tempted to pick up John Wick. He got Operation Fortune, was $11.99. I was tempted to pick this up, but it was $15.99, and I'm like, do I want to buy it again just for the slipcover? So I decided not to. And anyways, these were some more expensive. I think it was a $15 4Ks, $11 4Ks. So I was a bit frugal when it came to those things. God damn, Enter the Dragon, $9.99. You got Flash, $14.99. Dune, $9.99. Great 4K. Creed 3, $9.99. God damn it. I haven't even watched it yet, and I bought it for like $20. Again, I thought that was a good deal. And then here's just the normal 4K section, which had a few deals sprinkled throughout, like two Guns. They had more of an option. That Lionsgate 4K Steelbook collection of, what's it called? The John Wick movies look really cool. But not the best price when it comes to some of these 4Ks. Knock at the Cabin for $9.99, that's pretty good. But $20 4Ks, which is what, like 30-something Canadian, it wasn't the best prices. Forrest Gump I was tempted to because of the slipcover, but that 4K was terrible. Then you got goddamn Reservoir Dogs for $9.99. I still own that in my collection. I paid way too much for it, and I still haven't even watched it, so. The FOMO. Rosemary's Baby, you peep that. But it wasn't worth it. I already owned it, but for $20 for a slipcover that I didn't even like. I got the Walking Dead Blu-ray collection, which was really cool. Got some of those Paramount 4Ks that we never got with slipcovers. I was tempted to pick up those Expendables 4K steelbooks because I do like the Expendables series, but I heard the 4Ks weren't that impressive. Yeah, Scrooged and all those kinds of Trading Places didn't come with slipcovers. Ad Astra, $7.99, pretty good price. $21.99 wasn't the best price because you can get it for $24 here in Canada, so I decided to pass on that, even though I don't own it already, but you know, I can probably find it cheaper somewhere else. But yeah, I've heard the sales wasn't as good as it compared to last year's or even the year before, so I'm a bit sad that I will never ever be able to, after this year, to go to a Best Buy and pick up a 4K, but you know, who knows what the future will entail. Maybe Amazon will start doing better deals now. Hacksaw Ridge 7 is a pretty good deal. And yeah, so I'm just looking around the normal Blu-ray section. I got that Steelbook set of The Hunger Games, which was interesting. It came from outer space. Another film that is cheaper in Canada, so I didn't pick up, even though I don't own it. I got Midway, $7.99, pretty good deal. Great looking 4K, pretty decent World War II movie. It's a bit flagrant with its historical accuracy, but it's okay. I got some $12.99 4Ks, some $7 Blu-rays. How much was Snatch? Snatch was $21. I didn't pick up. So this is interesting. Equalizer 3, and then you got the Equalizer 3 IMAX edition, IMAX Enhanced edition. All right, round 2 Black Friday. We're here at Best Buy, another location in Niagara Falls, New York. We were in Buffalo, now we're in Niagara Falls. We got a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can actually find something here. All right, that was a bus. This Best Buy does not have any movies, but there is a Target, if you can't see, but so we're gonna check out Target, see if there's anything cool. I think there's a buy two get one free, something like that, so let's check it out. Right here we are at the Target. Seems like this is one of the Targets that don't have a movie section, or at least a decent one, because seems like some of these sales aren't very. I was hoping to look for Elf on 4K, but no. Probably get that online or something on Amazon. Ship it over. They do have Mech 2 for $19.99. And here's another section. They got John Wick Chapter 4 for $22, but again, nothing exciting, nothing cool. And then that's basically all the movies. I think I went to one of those dreaded Targets that don't have a movie section. Very sad. Alright, this is the real part 2. We're at Walmart. I've been hearing a lot of people saying they've been finding steelbooks, that kind of stuff. So we're at the local Walmart physical media section. Well, not local, I'm in another country, but they still haven't removed this Halloween trick or treats, but they replaced it with the Christmas movies. Nothing too exciting though. Anything on sale? Anything on a deal? It's a holographic. Oh, I thought that was a holographic subcover. Oh. Oh, it's like one slipcover, but 2 movies fit inside of it. That's funny. Damn it, I was gonna get stuff at Barnes & Noble, but I saved money because I wanted to buy stuff at Target and Walmart's and other Best Buys, but they don't seem to have any selection, so shit. AC. There's an AC/DC action figure? That's cool. Okay, and we are back. Very bittersweet. The last ever Black Friday Best Buy that they'll participate in. Well, I guess for physical media, obviously they'll have other deals for like video games and that kind of stuff, but I was mainly there to buy those $9.99 4K Blu-rays, and I was not expecting to see $5.99 and $7.99 4Ks. And not just for like bullshit titles, like for some quality cinema I got for $7 and $5, which is absolutely insane. I'm so sad that this will be the last ever Best Buy Black Friday 4K Blu-ray of ever, right? Because where else are gonna do it? But I bought about 15 4K Blu-rays today. I bought another 10 on Amazon, but they'll be coming in probably after the Black Friday season, but I wanted to get this video out because I was hyped. My first time ever going to a Best Buy during Black Friday. I've been watching for years, watching all of my friends over in America going to their Best Buys during Black Fridays and finding all these really cool titles. There were some that I missed out on and some that I already owned as just being a collector for the past 2 years, buying some of my most anticipated 4Ks released. So that's why some of these were amazing, but I already bought them. So I guess I'll try for next time. But you know, there is no next time. So that's why I am very thankful that I was able to go out this year, and sad that there wasn't any of this next year. And also, what the hell happened? No Target sales, no Walmart sales. There were sales on the website, but I don't live there, right? So I can't really ship it to anywhere. So maybe when I get maybe I can get like those PO boxes and have it shipped there. Maybe, I don't know. I've never tried it, but we got a big sack of movies to the brim. This is filled with 4K goodness. Starting off with not the greatest sale. I have my receipt here, a pretty decently sized receipt. We got here the first movie, which costed me about $16.99, a newer release, and that is I finally pulled the trigger on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the American version with no French, baby. Hell freaking yeah. I got the what's it called? Inside the Spider-Verse? The first one, and that didn't have a slipcover. I got that 2 Black Fridays ago for, I believe it was $9.99. So to get this brand new still in the cellophane with the slipcover, and it's an American version with a pretty decent quality slipcover. I'm very, very happy. I was having big FOMO for missing out on the slipcover, and I got it for I think after conversion, I think it's about $20 US Canadian, so, or 23 Canadian, so that was pretty worth it. Usually they're going for on Facebook Marketplace for around that. So, and this is no French, so that is why I pulled the trigger on it, and I was surprised that this was actually on sale for being such a new release. And this next one I got here, I just love nerding out about how cheap these 4Ks were. Next one I got here was for $9.99, came with the slipcover. I've seen a few people talk about them picking this up, and that is Two Guns on 4K Blu-ray. Never seen this movie, but for $9.99 for a 4K with the slipcover, had to pick it up. Two very charismatic stars, also great action stars in Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. So didn't really look at reviews for this. The slipcover was really nice. Had the 4K for $9.99. It's a bit tight though. It feels very tight, but Universal 4K. I'm excited to get into it for $9.99. I'd buy that for $1, and I paid $9 for it. This next one I got also for $9.99. This is a sci-fi title that I've heard really good things about. It's in the whole echo chamber of the great sci-fi space, and that is Battlestar Galactica. And I believe this is the first in the series, and then it goes into a TV show, I believe. I'm not too educated on the Battlestar Galactica lore, but I believe that's what that is. Comes with a very nice looking slipcover. Again, American slipcovers are beautiful compared to us in Canada, because it shares the French, and it makes it look bad, and it ruins, as a graphic designer by heart, it looks really bad. But especially since it's not natively in French. If it was natively in French, I could see it, but when it shares it and it ruins kind of the spacing and the time. Anyways, I'm gonna stop hating on French, because I love French people and I love the language French, but it gets to me a little bit. But yeah, Battlestar Galactica on 4K Blu-ray, $9.99. A film I don't really know much about. Pretty barren when it comes to the wordage on it, so that's very cool. Just a lot of artwork on it. And I've heard good things about it. Don't really know much about the transfer, but Battlestar Galactica, most, if not all of these, are blind buys. But, Black Friday, when are you ever going to get a good deal like this? At least here in Canada, because, again, Amazon is great. It's just the deals kind of transfer out when you have to pay for import and then shipping, which is a lot extra. So, and then this next 4K, which is really, really new. I don't know why this got on sale, but this one costed me this one was also $9.99 with the slipcover, a Warner Brothers release, and that is Cool Hand Luke on 4K Blu-ray, a classic film. And I'm so glad to own it on 4K with a beautiful slipcover. So excited to check out the 4K transfer on that one. So this was very much worth the trip. Now this one, I think this was the cheapest 4K that I picked up. This is a schlocky action movie, but you know what? I haven't heard the best things about it, but you know what? How much was this? This was $7.99, and that is Skyscraper on 4K. I'll take a 4K for $7, no matter the title, and if it's dumb fun and it looks okay, it's worth the 2 hours of entertainment. So Skyscraper, I think this has been memed to death. That picture of the whole crane sequence, but who knows? I was tempted to pick up Black Adam. I think that was also $9.99, but I watched it and I'm like, I will never ever watch that ever again. So I didn't end up picking that up. And now this is a movie I picked up that has been on my wish list for the longest time. I've seen it with the slipcover here in Canada, but it usually goes for $30. But I was actually able to pick this up here on sale for $9.99. No slipcover, but I can always make my own, and that is Come With Me. That's William Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We're off to see the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. There you go. I don't know why I was stumbling on that, but I've heard so many good things about the HDR transfer that I am just so hyped to check this out. $19.39 on 4K Blu-ray, The Wizard of Oz. I haven't seen this in a hot minute. I don't think I've seen this since I was a little kid, so this will be a very nice rewatch that I am very excited to see and check out the 4K transfer. Heard this is demo quality. The first movie in Technicolor, right? So I am just I'm so happy that I got this on sale. $9.99 for Wizard of Oz on 4K. I've seen some of the older hunting videos. There's also a lot of really good stuff. But at this location I went to, it didn't have the most. It wasn't picked clean, but there was a few empty shelves because obviously. And now this one also I was surprised to find it for $9.99, I believe. Yeah, $9.99 came with the slipcover. I actually heard decent things about this movie, and that is the latest M. Night Shyamalan film, Knock at the Cabin. The steelbook was also cheap. I think it was $12, but it wasn't there at the location that I went to, so I ended up snagging this. My dad wanted to watch this really badly. The trailers actually look pretty decent. Stars a great cast. Stars the guy from Manhunter. Dave Bautista, I've heard, is pretty good in it. You got Rupert Grint in it, so I heard the child actress is a bit annoying, but it's whatever. But with slipcover, very, very excited to check this out finally, to see what the hype is about. Very weird, the credits on this. It literally just says screenplay by M. Night Shyamalan and Steve Desmond and Michael Sherman, and that's it. No casting, no writing, or no like editing credits. So some of these slipcovers are very weird, but it's an American slipcover, and us Canadians, we thirst over American slipcovers. But yeah, Knock at the Cabin 4K Blu-ray, $9.99. Frick yeah, dude. Next was another movie that I know isn't the greatest on 4K, and I just loved this movie as a kid, even though it's not the greatest movie, but I think we've all watched this on television as a kid, and that is, for $5.99, I picked up Space Jam on... I think that's a digital code or something, but Space Jam on 4K Blu-ray for $5.99. That's a pretty good deal. Even if it is a mediocre transfer, at least I have Space Jam on HD. This just pushes a button of nostalgia that makes me feel warm and gushy on the inside. I feel like everyone is warm and gushy on the inside, but you know what I mean, just emotionally. It takes me to my safe place and my happy place when you were carefree, back in the day, even though I'm so also, that poster looks absolutely god-awful. I hate that, but got the most airbrushed picture of Michael Jordan, and it's on the back, too. Another photo that is just extremely airbrushed. But, yeah, starring Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan. God damn it. And I think a lot of controversy behind this was that they recast it, or I think the guy died, right? The original voice actor for Bugs Bunny. And I remember watching a clip of it like recently, and I'm like, ooh, that's not Bugs Bunny. Who the fuck is that? So they got a new voice actor to play Bugs Bunny because I believe the guy died, or maybe he didn't want to come back. I don't know. I don't know the gist about it, but yeah. But Michael Jordan's in it, and then they remade it with LeBron James, and that was even worse. But I think people go back to this movie and they say, hey, actually, you know what? It's not. It's a bad movie, but it's just fun, which is the lacking of this new one. Kind of like the prequels, right? With when the new sequel movies even came out, depending on your opinion on the sequel movies, people go back to the prequels like, hey, there's a lot of fun in there. The choreography is really good, and the acting may be silly, but there's a lot of heart to it that's lacking in these new movies. Same that goes with Space Jam. You called it Space Jam New Legacy. No space, no jam. So this is the real Space Jam, and I'll probably just make a slipcover for it. No slipcover, but that's fine. Got me some Space Jam on 4K Blu-ray. $5, oh my gosh. All right, next we got here a $7 4K. $7.99. Ghost in the Shell. I think the Steelbook, the Lionsgate Steelbook itself is also discounted, but again, it was available online. It was just, where am I gonna ship it to? So I probably should have opened up a P.O. box. Can you ship from Best Buy to P.O. Box? Let me know down below if you guys do that, because I know some people have dealings with porch pirates and that kind of thing, so it's safer to ship it to your P.O. Box. But Ghost in the Shell, I'm not the biggest anime fan. I love Akira, I love the Dragon Ball series, and I heard that's kind of in the same vein of those old school, earlier anime kind of films, which are less of the cutesy kind of like overly dramatic, shitty. Not that I'm like making fun of anime, it's not really my style. Kind of like the same with stage plays, very over dramatic, very kind of I'm not really a big fan of that. But I've heard these older anime films are actually really good, grittier art style, which I'm a big fan of. So, yeah, Ghost in the Shell, kind of like Alita Battle Angel, and I like Alita Battle Angel. So, yeah, Ghost in the Shell, $7. Frick yeah, dude. We still got a whole lot more to go. And then we got, this was an expensive 4K Blu-ray. This was $11, which is, you know, still a great price for a 4K that came out this year. And I actually heard it's a pretty good action film that went under the radar for a lot of people. And that is Plane on 4K. Heard really good things about this. I heard like it was actually like a fun action movie with some decent writing and some good action. So got this on a blind buy. Heard good things about it. I've heard good things about it from people who hate action movies and who hate like normie movies. So I have some pretty high hopes for this. Yeah, Plane on 4K Blu-ray for $11. Not too bad for a brand new 4K that came out I think a few months ago, right? So added that to the collection. Now another 4K that I was wanting to pick up day one because I love this movie, but I waited and it got discounted, and it did come with the slipcover for $9.99. That is Edge of freaking Tomorrow with the 4K slipcover. Love this movie so much. Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, can't go wrong. Neil Blomkamp, right? Neil Blomkamp. Am I wrong? Am I right? Neil Blomkamp? Oh, Doug Liman. I thought Neil Blomkamp made this movie. Anyways, Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat in Canada, whatever you like to call it. I'm glad to have this in the collection for $9.99. Hell yeah, boy. Now this also, I've heard great things about this Blu-ray, about this movie, about the 4K, so I had to add it to my collection. Big fan of the Shrek verse. And that is Puss in Boots 2. They had Puss in Boots 1 on sale. It wasn't there, but I didn't hear the greatest things about it. But I heard this, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. I've heard great things about this 4K and about this movie in general. So I had to pick it up for $9.99. Hell freaking yeah. No slipcover. That's no problem. I can make my own with different artwork and make some fun stuff out of it. So yeah, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish on 4K Blu-ray. Very, very, very excited to add this to the collection. And this was one also that went out of print, I think, in Canada. Never got re-released. And then I found this at the local Best Buy. Well, not local. I went to a different country. But for $11.99, and that was... I made a sale discount of $13, and that was Looper on 4K freaking Blu-ray. Heck yeah, so excited to check this out. I have it on standard Blu-ray, haven't seen it yet, but I've heard this is like, a lot of people say this is the last great Bruce Willis film before shit started hitting the fan. He started doing a lot of these cheap movies where he was barely in it, but yeah, Looper on 4K Blu-ray, heard great things about it. Oh, it's a Rian Johnson movie, I didn't know that. I'm excited to get into this, so hey, I'm glad I guess I didn't pick it up day one because I got it for $11. And this has been on my top high priority 4K pickup list for the longest time. Couldn't find it for a good price. Never found it with the slipcover. So I gave up on it. And then I went to the Best Buy and they freaking had it for $7. You got to be kidding me. Right, let me double check this. Yeah, $7.99. And that is Knives Out on 4K Blu-ray. So excited to add this to the collection. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this movie. Another Rian Johnson film. So, who would have thunk it? But so excited to pick this up. Not $7.99. I know no slipcover, but I'll make my own and it'll be nicer. So, Knives Out. Heck freaking yeah. Now let's get into another $5 movie. I saw this last time, and this has been discounted for the longest time because I've heard it's a shitty movie, but it has a huge cast, and for $5, I had to pick it up, and that is Assassin's Creed. I remember there was so much hype behind the movie, and then when it came out, it just farted in the wind. No one really gave a shit about it. Oh, and it's a 20th Century Fox movie, so yeah, I'll probably make another slipcover for this too, but Assassin's Creed, can it be that bad? I've never seen this movie before, but dude, Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, and Jeremy Irons. Can it be that bad? Who directed this movie? Justin Kurzel. Don't really know who that is, but for $5, I mean, for a $5 4K, sure, why not? And then I've heard really good things about this movie. I'm a big fan of the IP, obviously, and for $9.99, this came out recently, and it was $34, and it's still $34 in my local area, but took the trip down to Buffalo, went to the Best Buy during Black Friday, and I was able to get the Super Mario Brothers 4K on 4K Blu-ray movie for $9.99. I was not expecting this to be discounted so heavily so soon. Who knows? And also, a lot of these didn't come with slipcovers. It doesn't really matter. I got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, five slipcovers. So that's pretty good in my books, especially for heavily discounted 4K Blu-rays. Mario Brothers, the movie, 4K Blu-ray for $9.99. I'm really happy I picked this up because I've been meaning to watch this. I've heard it's actually a fun movie. Like, I know some people shit on this movie because it's dumb and it's stupid, but like, what are you expecting? Like Akira or something? Okay, and then the last pickup on 4K Blu-ray. This has also been on my wishlist for the longest time. It was a discount like release in general. I think it was like $20, $24, and I was gonna pick it up because I love this movie and I love the sequel to this movie. But just never got around to it. Always wanted to wait for a good price. And I finally picked it up for $7. And that is Patriot freaking Games on 4K Blu-ray. Didn't hear the greatest things about the transfer. Wasn't a very good transfer. But $7? I mean, fuck yeah, dude. I'll pick that up. This was cheaper than the Steelbook that I picked up from Shoppers Drug Mart. I think that was like $9. But this for $7 on 4K? Sure. Frick yeah, it comes with the Blu-ray. I'll probably just pop that in or make my own. So, yeah, those were the Black Friday pickups. Again, I have more coming in on the way from Amazon, but that might take a while. So stay tuned for that pickup video. And yeah, that was my little journey to Buffalo, New York for Best Buy Black Friday shopping. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for joining me on this amazing hunt. Got a lot of things. I think it was like 14 4K Blu-rays. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching another video of mine. I've been Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning. Whenever you're watching this, please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long physical media. See you guys. Cheers.